So, long and the short of it is I took an extra day off to try and clear out this congestion. And I got banished to staying at home until Thursday. So, yay! Except not really, because there's nothing really wrong with me. I just don't want to go into work sounding the way I do and like kind of sniffling and try to do the right thing. Excuse me. And here we are. So I decided to just maybe kind of do a little stream for a little while. Oh my god, hey Lino, look how bright my apartment is, Miss Rose. What the fuck's going on? I'm going to be streaming later tonight again, too. I am just hella fucking bored. So, I sound like I smoked, like, 50 packs of cigarettes. Or, like, for 50 years, smoked 2 packs of cigarettes. Sorry, I'm, like, struggling. So, I got, like, a sinus infection late Friday. It's been like, that's why I was off, like, Thursday, Friday. And then I sounded like shit Saturday and Sunday. And I was like, no, I miss you guys. I want to hang out, and I just want to, like, have some human contact. So I woke up this morning, and I was like, I'm not, as you can hear, 100% out of the woods yet. So I texted my boss, and I was like, hey, I have a sinus infection. It's not clearing up. I still kind of sound gross. I'm just going to take one more extra day off, and I'll see you tomorrow. She's like, I am also off. I will be off until Thursday. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So let me just talk with HR. And then HR called me and she's like, how do you know it's not COVID? I'm like, that is fair. I have not actually tested. And I said, this is just like very reminiscent. I said, I always get like a sinus infection in and around this time of the year that I haven't had for 2 years because everybody's been wearing masks. Anyway, so she's like, yeah, you know what? Just stay off until Thursday. And I'm like, she's like, I'll drop your laptop off after work today. I'm like, fuck. Excuse me. So anyway, I tried to do the right thing and now I'm homebound until Thursday. So anyway, I've been like, what am I going to do, you know? So this was my one free day off. Tomorrow I have to work from home and I'm like, my fucking apartment is not set up to work at home. So this is going to be great fun. And I don't know when she's dropping my laptop off anyway. She just said it was going to be It's not going to be long, though. It won't be long. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. It's just very weird. Like, it's my once-a-year sinus infection, and then because it's the Rona, everybody's like, ooh, we need you to not be in the... It's apparently COVID has ravaged my office, though. Like, my hallway has been obliterated. So, anyway, you guys can see how bright the apartment is in the daytime. I would like to introduce you also to Hank Hill. Except we're exiting, even though that's not what I said. But sure, okay, anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. So... I actually downloaded Mafia Definitive Edition yesterday and was super excited to play it. That was after my PlayStation. We had a couple power surges last week, and for whatever reason, it just, I don't know, it happened a couple times. So I actually my PlayStation had to reconfigure itself twice and then update twice. That's how long it's been since I played it. And then the game had to download. And then even though it said it was done downloading, apparently it wasn't internally done downloading. So I'm like, you know what? Let's finish this game off. Let's get some shit done here. And then I remembered how much, like, just what a great time waster this game is. So anyway, it's been a really random 48 hours.
Come on, quickly.
It's Hank Hill. Bobby? What do you have lots of things to do? Can I bribe you?
Perhaps we both can get what we want.
Yes. An average bribe? How much money? Hank Hill would never accept a bribe, though. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Hank Hill would never take a bribe, though. Look at him.
You give a coin-filled purse to the policeman.
What do you think you're doing? Want to end up there with him?
Oh, see? Hank Hill is...
The policeman tosses you out of the station.
Rude. I should have given him more. I'm coming back in. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go back. Bastard. Okay, so I fucked myself now. God damn it. And invisible barriers will be the death of me. Storage.
You look inside the shed. You can try to talk to the spirits of the police station.
Spirits.
Ah.
Oh, it's the little spud monster. Derpy!
Why you come?
Yes. I have a sinus infection and called out sick just to kind of clear the congestion out of my, like, self. And they're like, stay home till Thursday. And I'm like, motherfucker. And then HR is coming to my house to drop off my laptop. And I'm like, motherfucker. So this is my only, like, free day of... I just wanted to be good and stay out because I was still kind of sick and COVID has ravaged us. So anyway, and my house is not designed for working at home. Do you think the dog is going to let me work at home? Like, are you guys kidding me? Anyway, so here we are. I'm going to stream later tonight too, but I just figured, like, I'm hella fucking bored. Roman and I don't have to go out for, like, another walk for, like, another hour or so. So, whatever. You guys get to hear me in all my chain-smoking glory. You all want to steal some money from our Izba? And you know what? This game is just such a fun time waster. Oh, great. And then the thing is doing the thing it does. Why not? I'm going to outsmart you.
Really? You know something?
What?
Let's ask them a riddle. Right. I remember the riddle itself, but the answer...
Literally me.
How did it go? Put on his boots wrong, put on his clothes wrong, fell in a pothole, can't climb out at all.
A drunkard?
Maybe that was about a drunk? No. It seems I can't remember.
Fuck. Shit.
We'll see how you'll talk when I curse you.
Fuck me.
We'll see who will curse
No. The potato spud. I can't. My crow friend is no prushka. Okay? He does not do anything. He tells me about stuff. Like, do something. Anyway, I am gonna win this round, so. Sure. Sorry, I can't. I gotta get a new TV. I still don't know how to play this game. Ooh, I need to heal. Oh, damage absorption. There we go. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day at work. Ooh, that was close. Okay, so I don't have a lot of... Sure. Is it my laundry basket demons again? Find, order, and read it. What that witch mouth do. Oh.
Some of the chorts scatter in fear, but you catch one of them and make it show you a secret passage.
This is all because Hank Hill doesn't take bribes.
After dark, you pass unnoticed into the police station through the secret way. And
what am I doing this for again?
Now, after me, to the cemetery, yes. Here, right. Wait.
Maybe we don't need that witch.
The keeper stops near a ditch.
Oh, it's the
picks
knife,
up the
right.
knife,
Okay,
and
I forget what we were
hurriedly
doing
hides it
here.
in his clothes.
I will...
Give me the knife. I
Oh,
have no
shit.
time for witches.
What?
Sorry,
I didn't expect you to grow into such a witch. But I'll teach you a
Fuck.
lesson.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want him to hurt himself.
The keeper practically drops dead from your powerful curses and shakes like an aspen. You take the knife and
I didn't
glance
mean
at
to. Oh my god. I kind of want to fix that. I'm gonna fix that. I'm very upset with my own decisions.
So I went back
I'm
then.
gonna just load a save. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. That was my bad, sorry. Whoops. I also don't know how far back this save was, so we're gonna strike that entire sequence of events. Does not exist.
You finally arrive at the police station.
I already know what I need to do. Not bribe Hank Hill, okay? I will talk to this man very briefly again.
God bless.
Well, what do you need? Say
Does he not
quickly.
look like
I
Hank Hill?
have things to do.
I'm looking for a church keeper from VJolt who killed a woman.
He's there, sitting in this cell. You can talk to him, but not for a long time. Come on, quickly. I have lots of things
Like
to
what?
do.
They say he killed a woman, right? Do you have the knife he did it with?
I don't have time for girls loitering here. This isn't a museum, do you understand? There's no knife. We didn't find it. Everything is clear without it.
I need you to let that man go.
Right, and I need my command to give me a bonus.
Well, I can't remember Hank Hill's boss's name, but I, can picture him in my mind.
Sure. Daughter.
Mikhail Nikiforovich.
Huh? Who? What? You came for me. You came back.
The keeper cowers in the corner of his cell.
It'll be fine.
Sure.
Hey, keep quiet down there.
It's me, Vasya. Do you remember?
Vasha?
Right. Old Igor's granddaughter. Remember?
Vasilisa, what are you doing here? She'll find you. You're in danger.
Oh, sorry.
What's wrong, Mikhail Nikiforovich? What's so dangerous?
You'll see. That woman will get you. She's alive.
So I
Still
know we're
alive.
looking for, these sacred items. I don't
So,
remember
with
why
those
we need to
very
look for
eyes,
these sacred items.
Don't you understand? When they walked me over here, she was looking at me. Daughter!
Hey, enough with the
Do you
ruckus.
want Hank Hill to come back?
You don't have any daughters, Mikhail Nikiforovich.
Not the daughter. A pig. Don't you get it? A pig.
So, a changeling.
It's the pig.
They say you killed some woman with a knife.
There was no woman, but a pig. It ran up the porch. I thought I'd catch it. I came up to it with a knife, and it hopped over to me. I swung my hand and hit it, and it turned out to be a witch. Understand?
She turned into a woman from a pig?
Now
Right,
we're on the
you know how
trolley.
it is. You and your grandpa, they don't believe me. I see it here sometimes, in the shadows. Its eyes.
It's a
glow.
pig witch.
It's alive. That pig, a witch.
Okay.
Where's the knife?
Oh, no. I know where you're after it. To finish off that witch.
Obviously.
But I have to do that myself. Kill her. If you set me free, we'll go together. That woman was buried in this cemetery. I know where she is. Let's finish her off, yes. She won't leave me alone.
Okay, let's...
How can I
Yeah.
set you free?
You will. Think of something. Quickly.
I did, and
quickly.
I fucked it up.
She'll come for me, that pig. But that's all right. I'll fend her off. Sure.
I'm not sure if we do want to release him. Okay, I need to go and speak to the potato monster. Kind of. Today is supposed to be, the last coolish day. It was -8 this morning, which was not good. Oh, yeah, dank herb. I think it's supposed to be 5 or something, but the real feels are actually more 3, because, we can't have nice things in Canada.
You look inside the shed.
Rum.
You can try
You
to
good there,
talk
pal?
to the spirits of the
Okay.
police station.
Alright, just checking.
Another
Gray.
witch.
It's very
No
gray
way
out right now.
down. You all need the same thing. You all want to steal somebody from our isba.
Yes.
Well. You want without
You know what
our
I need? I just
help.
need one good sneeze.
Know of a secret passage, but we won't tell you.
Make them.
Really? Let's ask them a riddle. Right. I remember the riddle itself, but the
I don't remember
answer.
the answer.
How did it go? Put on his boots wrong, put on his clothes wrong, fell in a pothole, can't climb out at all.
Right.
Uh-huh.
A burial shroud and burial shoes. It's a dead man. Know everything, dead.
Riddle me this.
So riddle me this. Put on his boots wrong, put on his
Hey,
clothes wrong.
quit looking.
Fell in a pothole,
Roman.
can't climb out
Stop.
at all.
Oh, what are you hinting at?
What is...
What indeed?
Come on! Easy on us!
Some of the shorts scatter in fear, but you catch one.
I'll
of
get
them
it. If it's
and
a
make
thing, I'll
show
get it out for you in a
secret
second.
Passage.
Well, that was much better than this. See, look at us go. We're just gonna strike the last, like, 5 minutes from the record here.
After dark, you pass unnoticed into the police station through the secret way and set the church keeper
Right.
free.
Okay,
Now,
let's not kill
after
him.
me. To the cemetery, yes. Here, right.
Maybe we don't need that witch.
Carniche, shut up.
The keeper stops near a ditch, picks up the knife, and hurriedly hides it in his clothes.
We will go to the cemetery. I'll let him kill the pig witch. Why do I have a feeling this is going to result in an epic battle?
You reach the Cherden town cemetery. It's much larger than the one you're used to in Vilgard, but much smaller than the one Vakul had. Ribbons of fog sliver between old tombstones. It's quiet here. Too quiet.
It's a graveyard? Is it not supposed to be quiet? Also, where's my friend? Oh, boy. Oh, my... Shovel. Are we doing what we think we're doing? Oh, is that a caretaker? Well, he probably knows what I'm looking for. The fresh grave. Probably that.
Here's her grave. Here it is. We'll deal with her now. Yes, yes. She won't hurt anyone. Bring the shovel. We'll dig up her coffin.
Okay. Why didn't you bring the shovel? I'll get the shovel. Didn't think we would be,
You find an old shovel and take it with you.
grave robbing. It's a lot of cemetery here. Do you want me to talk to you? Is that what you need?
Right. You
I got it.
Well, I'll dig. We'll deal with
Okay.
her now.
In the meantime,
We'll draw
I'll
a circle. I don't like this. How'd that thing fit in there? He said he was going to kill it, not me. He said he was going to kill it. Not me. What? Shit, fucking shit. So it's gonna be... Okay, I understand. I understand what I need to do. Fuck. I can't make them too complicated. $18? So, when you are fighting another witch, essentially what happens is the more complicated you make your spells, they go first. And right now, I'm only doing, like, not even anywhere close to what my damage should be. So if I make my spells shorter, then I have the opportunity to go first, but they won't be as powerful. So right now I need to defend against 15 attack, and then anything I do will, like, 5 of whatever I do will immediately go towards cutting the enemy's defense. So, you know, sometimes I'm really not a fan. So I need to defend somehow. Don't really have. But see how, like, nothing really changes, and now I have no defense, so this is gonna hurt. Yeah. I can always skip this battle too, like when I feel like I'm getting pissed off, which I feel like I kind of am. It's just, so that's all I'm gonna do. See how it's like, it's not doing anything though, which is also kind of annoying. Why is it doubling? Why is it doubling? Hang on. That's not the issue. Yeah, see, it's not. Not good. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. I am cursed. You know what? I just want to keep making fucking progress here. And you know, I don't know what the other problem is too. I have a feeling.
The keeper pierces the powerless pig with his knife, and she turns into an ordinary woman.
I feel like it's because my laundry basket demons are wreaking havoc.
While I didn't doubt that some witch put a Zagavar on you.
I did.
I knew it. This also happened to my wife. Some daughter used to wander around the house. Then my wife died of some curse.
Okay.
Now she got what she deserved. Sure, sure.
Mikhail Nikiforovich,
What she deserved. Deserved!
The old groundskeeper bends over the body and starts muttering
God.
something.
Mikhail Nikiforovich, let's go. Be quick.
You take the knife, and before going back, you render the dead woman harmless. She won't bother anyone now. Dragging the old keeper behind you with quite some effort, you leave
I
Chilton.
leave Sheridan.
By morning, you'll bring him to his distant relatives. Will they be able to help him with unhappy thoughts?
His life quest is over now. What is he going to do? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves. Okay, I gotta see my laundry basket
So
demons.
I went back then.
Some witch was after him then. I've heard about this kind of witches. The ones turning into cattle. All the lot are crazy. So, you've managed to deal with her?
Yeah, kind of. I got tired of dealing with her. Does that count?
I've heard that the police were searching for Nikifrich, but they never found him.
That's terrible.
Maybe he'll be able to escape. Well, to hell with him. Kupala night
I don't know
is
what that
coming.
means. I forget.
What are you going to look for?
The rumor is that there's a fever in
Okay.
his court. I'll go and find some corpses there, I gather.
Sure. So we're going corpse
Be
harvesting.
careful. There was one time when I encountered these demonic sisters. Don't expect anything good
I
from
won't.
them. They are cunning and much smarter than
Your average
regular
bear.
evil spirit. They lure you in, trick you. That's why there are so many fall victim to them.
You think I'll be able to banish that demon?
You'll be the judge. So little time has passed, but you've become this powerful of a
No,
witch.
not really.
If you want, send her
I don't
packing.
understand
If not,
most
steal
of what
the
I'm doing.
magic ingredient and get back home. Well, God helps. Hurry
Yes,
up.
sir. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Yeah, let's see these fuckers. Anybody else need to come home? Everybody is just out living their best life. Go here. Good there, pal? Uh-oh. Damn. Still not enough. I think what I need to do... Sorry, I always forget to do that. I think I need to do this? No. I have to think about this for a second. Is it this one? Yeah, I think I need to do this one next because I want an extra slot. Sweet. I mean, I do have some nice stuff here. It's just... No thanks. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bag of demons. It doesn't matter. No visitors, but Carniche wants
So
to
how
say
do you
something.
feel, living in Anisba?
Well, I can fly all around it, but it's not quite a forest of your own. No, I still can scare though. Oh, well, I'm going to have a forest of my own someday. Arr.
Great job for him. I would really much rather take Proshka out.
How do you like my new fur? What a glove.
He scares me in this one.
Don't know how to address you now. Proshka or Voipil?
Roska it is. I've told you that I'll stay with you until all the seals are open.
He's an incorporeal
You
cat.
helped me. Now it's my turn. I'm not scared of any charts. How can they possibly
I don't know.
Enough of this Sosietka business. When you free your guy, I go back to mountains. I will fly around like a free northern wind. I won't forget a thing that way.
Okay. I would much rather... Oh, I have 3 visitors. I was like, nobody's here. Great. Kidding.
Howdy, Vasilisa. They've been talking about you in the village. They say you'll protect from any evil
Not
spirit.
really.
Yes, it's my craft nowadays.
Me and my sister-in-law were gathering mushrooms to the north of here. I thought you might be interested.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, I brought you some
Thank you.
mushrooms. So we were gathering them, and all of a sudden something howled in the woods to the north of Vilgard. On the road to Iskor, Lord forgive me. Clearly, a demon voice. We ran. I don't know how we managed not to lose all the mushrooms.
All right, I'll check what kind of chart appeared there.
Alright, who's next?
Greetings, Igor Evlampy.
I have 100 friends. Wow.
Long time no see, Tikhon. They say a sickness has come to Iskra.
Yeah, I got it too.
Oh, a catastrophe. Me and my family had to move to my hunting lodge. The one by the river, just to be safe. Something terrible is going on
Yeah.
there.
Yes, you better not brave the fever.
I'm here on other business, though. We let these buff raise in winter to get rid of the cockroaches. But come spring, there are armies of them marching through the house. We don't know what to do.
Oh, I know of your problem, Tikhon. You didn't call on any knowers for your daughter's wedding. Now
I was
you
gonna
have
say,
plenty of guests
yeah,
at home.
call an exterminator, but
Oh, Igor Evlampy, forgive me. I come bearing gifts. Here, a piece of fur. Take it. Help me, will you?
please.
That's for my granddaughter to decide.
Help me, mistress. I can't bear living under these conditions.
All right. Tell me where you buy is. I'll drop in if I'm nearby.
Oh, thank you. I'll go and tell my family the good news.
All right, who's next? Didn't I just see you?
Hello there. So, old Igor, how you doing?
Well, I can't complain.
Love it.
There you are, to sweeten up your life even more. Ooh, some mash. Anyway, I have this problem. It didn't work out with the Leshy.
Uh-oh.
You don't
No.
say.
Yeah, I've been bringing him mash. Now he's asking for offerings every night. Recently, it wasn't enough for him. He took my wooden
What a
plow.
thief.
My new plow.
Would you look at that? Well, my granddaughter is managing Khaldun business now.
You live in Большое Поле now, right?
I'm going to a score, actually.
Well, I moved to the new settlement to the east.
All right. I'll drop by if I'm nearby.
I'll see you soon.
That's awfully presumptuous of him that he assumes that I'm going to be heading on that way. But let's start the trek, shall we? Help these individuals.
You stop just in time. Shorts sit on the
Just
branches of
shorts.
an old tree. Their eyes gleam while they wait for careless passers-by who forget to cross themselves.
I'll cross myself. Why so many? I wish I knew why I'm cursed. Sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, why am I cursed every time? Poison. Cursed. Um. God damn it. Damn it. Getting sick of your fucking shit. Okay. That took too long. See, this game is such just a fun little time waster, you know? I really enjoy it. After Mafia Definitive Edition let me down yesterday.
You pass through the field where the woman heard terrible screams. This proves true. From the direction of Bolshepolsk settlement, you hear someone howling.
Maybe they're just baying at the moon.
It turns out it wasn't a demon howling, but a dog tied to a fresh blockhouse. You guess the reason. It's likely the owner of the new Izba decided to make the animal into an offering, so that life in the new surroundings is safe. You untie the dog, and the frightened animal disappears into the forest. What fate awaits this house is unknown.
I feel like that was a trick question.
These peasants will have to do without a blood sacrifice.
Yeah, first of all, that is rude. Big Field Village. Very, very original in name. I may have to go grab some water in a second.
Despite the close proximity to Iskor, the peasants of Bolshoye Polya are
which translates into Big Field.
Life here goes on its usual way, and the people don't even begin to suspect that dangerous chorts bearing a sickness may be close. The villagers think that they have nothing to fear. They regularly go to the church and even visit banyas.
Okay. Which is great, because I wanna my allies don't do anything. My allies do not help me. A shoe? Oh. Thank you, but I enjoy what I have. I will leave the location. We're going here. We're going to Big Field.
The settlement smells like new Izbas.
I don't know what that smells like.
And even in this late hour, the work here goes on. Someone is building a barn. Someone is fixing the tools for field work. You find the man who asked for your help. Despite his loss, he doesn't falter, and tries to make some substitution for the lost plow.
Oh, Vasily, so thank God. I thought you'd never.
Sorry, I can't walk that
really
fast.
Roam around the region with a fever in Iskor,
right?
I was nearby, so I decided to drop in.
Well, I don't even know what to say. It's a disaster.
Your wooden plow was taken by the Leshy?
Imagine that.
What a plow that was. A work of art.
Maybe that's because he just wanted it.
Tell me what's gone missing.
Well, I know your kind doesn't really work in the
I'm sorry, what?
But a peasant's plow is like your sorceress books for you. Can't do without it.
This man's kind of really coming off as being a bit of an asshole.
And my wooden plow is the latest innovation of engineering. Oh, I've been saving so long for it. And why does the forest master need it even?
I don't know.
So you weren't on very good terms with Leshy, right?
What do you mean, not on good terms? I have a field near the Fairwood, and I've always left him some offerings as is proper. Never had any problems.
There? To the east?
Right.
Tell me about your offerings.
Maybe you left him lousy offerings, so he punished you, no?
God forbid, Vasya. I've been giving him even more than usual lately, and still he asked for more.
Have you talked to the Leshy?
Well, no. I left a charter near the offering. My granddad taught me one Zagavor. So, recently the forest master left a note that said to bring him more. More mash.
Well, that's new. The Leshy writing something on a charter. I don't remember hearing that.
So I brought more, and still he asked for even more. Wasn't enough for him. So he punished me. Today I'm bringing him another offering.
Okay, let's do it.
You know what? I'll check on the Leshy myself. Give me that offering of yours and wait for me here. He may kill you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Here, take this mash.
Well, see you soon.
We're going to the fields again. Let's see what this greedy Leshy wants. It's alright, Romeo. Jesus, that's a big stretch.
The field covered with fog reminds you of Nimzia, but only the surface. You don't feel the crushing presence of ancient evil spirits. It's hard to imagine that the master of the forest himself came to this old tree.
I will leave the offering.
When you put the mash on the stump, you hear a loud cracking in the forest. At the foggy edge of the forest appears the tall figure of the spirit.
Let's chat.
Howdy, Master of the Forest.
Oh.
Hey there, young woman. Yes, it is
I love the way these guys talk.
Master of the forest. Leave the mash on the stove and be on your way, or else I will kill you.
I've met a Leshy before. Didn't think I would again.
Yes. Run while you still
Does anybody
can.
want to, like, think that it's 3
Any
children
minute
in a top
the
coat?
pines will sway, the shorts will swarm from all around.
Why do you need so much strong drink, Master of the Forest?
Well, it's to feed my forest children, the terrible chorts of the forest. As soon as you see them, you will die from fear.
They say you took a wooden plow from the peasants.
This was an offering to the master of the forest. To us, that is.
Well, I've learned what I needed, Forest Man. You shouldn't have stolen the plow. I can make this chort come clean. But what Zakover should I use? For what evil spirit?
I don't know.
I think the one for a mysterious...
What are you? Oh,
The stretched figure turns and runs.
It. Shit. God damn it.
The peasant regretfully remembers his lost wooden plow. Not a surprise. It must have been one of his most expensive purchases. The man agrees that you can't argue with demons, and says his goodbyes. His family will take this loss hard.
Sure. Something weird happened there, and I guessed wrong. I was gonna say it was a peasant, but, you know, there was a very good chance I would also have been wrong on that as well, so... Oh, well. Now we know.
The presence of the fever isn't apparent, but you feel it, filling people with horror and grief, wearing them out more and more every hour. That's how evil spirits replenish their powers. If you don't drive away the fever, it might decimate all of Iskor, and then jump onto someone's shoulder to find more victims. The streets are strangely empty. Many of the shutters are closed, and even the tiniest amount of silver light doesn't shine through the thick curtains. You knock on one Izba, and then another, but no one answers. Finally, one anxious peasant tells you that all the sick are at the physician's place, near the village. He doesn't open the gates to you.
Fine, I'll just visit the church.
The doors of the stone church are closed. Near the porch, a couple of chorts are playing cards. Happy with the peasants' deaths, the chorts feel themselves at home. You can play with them, but if you lose, they will momentarily take control of your soul.
Well, I think we already know that I'm not good at playing cards, so let's just fight these assholes. You're the strongest. You next. I'll do that. Very good. Oh god. Market or the river? Market first. I need to buy more herbs.
You get to the empty Iskor market. The empty shops are looking at you like the eyes of dead men. You clutch your book against your will, and for a good reason. You notice chorts that have gone hungry without people hustling around.
All right. Oh, look at this little guy here. Oh, God. Get him. Get him. Get him. Defend. Jesus Christ, that's what I want to do every time I fucking battle, and I don't know how to do that. Oh, he's thinking of something. He's thinking of something. I just wanted to buy stuff at the shops. I'm such in desperate need.
You find a house in a picturesque place near Iskor. The Izba is really crawling with cockroaches. They gather in places where light from the sliver of sun or the stove don't reach. In the far corner, you notice a chort. That's the reason for all the insects.
Hey, demon! Stop right there. You can't hide from me.
Greetings, Witch Mistress. I am here on your kind's behalf, so everything is in order.
Well, that's enough. Old Igor told me to let you go.
How is that? I'm not used to this sort of thing. I'm not your typical chard. I know how to do my job.
Listen.
I was told to breed cockroaches. That's what I do. I don't believe you. Let old Igor come for his charts by himself.
He no longer can.
Why is that? I'm his only diligent chart. He'd better come.
Igor won't be able to come for this chort, but how can I convince him?
Well, he's become too
old.
If you want to outsmart the let's see if...
Really struggling if... Oh, my God. Yeah, we're really struggling with this. I can't use my... Don't you do it. Amazing. I can't do anything, guys. It's gonna suck. Okay, so I should be... Yes! Here we go. Get this fucking guy. I will literally destroy you. Thank you. Sure, that sounds great. Okay. Let's set off for the paramedic station. It's raining. Oh, I think I just see a lot of death over there. More chickies. There's a lot of bodies. Well, at least they're not in the rain.
You feel uneasy because of the flies buzzing around the victims of the fever. Nevertheless, you've reached your goal. Now you need to wait for the night and gather the necessary ingredients without driving the fever out.
Forget why I need to do this, but, okay. Laundry. That dank herb. Sorry, barn.
Various tools are kept here for work in the garden. Some household birds live here as well.
Okay. Oh, what's that? That dank herb? Ooh, nice. What's in here? Flasks. Whoops, sorry. What about electric what? Oh. Is anybody checking on this man? He seems like he is expiring, literally. Nurse?
Don't go walking around here. Aren't you afraid to catch the disease? Haven't you heard we have a visitor here? Well, go. Don't stare at me like that. We don't have enough medicine as it is. We don't need another sick girl here.
Tell me about this sickness of yours. When did it come on?
Not so long ago, but this sister packs quite a punch. Grabs everyone indiscriminately. Many of those are dead.
I know, I saw them in the street.
So go on, go hide at home, so she won't take you too. I've already seen all that I need. I want to help these people.
What do you use to cure the fever?
I don't think you can. He's literally having an exorcist
no
moment in the background.
For a doctor. He hasn't any time for us. They say he was also cursed.
Oh.
I am the only one left here. I've been working like a dog.
What's the name of the doctor?
Some educated person. Studied in Petersburg.
That
Alexander.
asshole.
We built this hospital with his donations. He's also the animal doctor here. He used to help with animals in this
Oh, he's
area.
the double major, is he?
What can you tell me about your village?
Well, it's your typical village. They say the truth used to live here long ago. People tell all kinds of stories, especially about the ruins on the hill.
I'm a knower. I know my herbs. I can help you with the cure. I'll need some bottles for decoction. Can I take yours?
Oh, the Lord in heaven. Of course. I don't even know how to help the sick.
To get rid of the fever, I'll need cuckoo's tears, Adam's head, and chicken droppings. The herbs I'm certain to find in the yard.
I have to go get chicken poop. I gotta check on this man. Oh god, the camera.
The most complicated cases are assigned here. One of the patients is shaking with fever, so she marked him. You can help the sick and drive her out, but for that, you'll need to make a concoction.
I was wondering why that wasn't making any sense, and that's because they spelt it wrong. Do I need to go collect chicken poop? Yeah, I gotta go get chicken poop. What an age we live in. Also, how do I get out? I don't know how to get out. The exit, oh, is over here. Sorry, just kidding. Can I... Bodies. Oh, hang on, sorry. It looks like I was phasing through there for a second, so...
Various tools are kept. You disperse the chickens and gather enough ingredients for the decoction.
Oh, they didn't say it wrong. Okay. I'm getting a little confused. Decoction, concoction, you know, it's all the same.
You found all the herbs you need.
What? What is this? I don't speak Russian. What do you need me to do? How do I know? Hi. What? Oh my god, we're making VJolt juice again. Oh god. Yeah. I'm just gonna, okay, hang on. We'll just reset. So, to make concoction. We are literally making VJolt juice, guys. Okay, hang on. I don't think I want that, though. No, I think I do. Do I? Do I? Huh? Put that back in the big jar. And then you go in here. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I hate this. So, am I saying that there needs to be 4 in there? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that what I'm seeing? Right? Wanna know what the best part is? We have to get this. I think. I think. I have no idea. I didn't want to do that, actually. Either way, we have to reset it. Okay, is that what I'm looking at? Especially since we're making VJolt juice again. And, but I have the herb.
You found all the herbs you need. The medicine is ready, but the peasant needs precisely 4 cups of concoction. The kitchenware is not the most fitting, but you realize that even it will do to measure the necessary amount.
Okay, so yes, the answer is I do need to make 4, and I think at one point I had it, and then I fucked it up. Huh. I had it the first time, I think. And then I fucked it up. Fuck. It is like making VJolt juice, guys. Why is it like that? It makes me sad. What did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know what I'm doing. It's actually great. don't remember what I did the first time I had it, I think. I think ideally it all needs to go into like this one here that's got all the liquid. Hmm. I am just getting Resident Evil flashbacks. It's really great. I just need 2. Hmm. There may be some draining involved too. I just haven't decided how I'm going to work that out yet. Put it all back in. Basically, I just need to get 4. Not sure how, though. I don't know how to do it yet. There we go. See? It just takes a little bit of time, and we'll figure it out.
The decoction is ready. You should give it to the peasant suffering from the fever.
Oh, baby. It was a little struggle fest there, wasn't it? It's okay, we did it in the end. Jesus Christ, fix camera angles.
The most complicated cases are assigned here. One of the patients is shaking. You draw a circle, give the sick person some of the concoction, and take a step back.
Ah, that's a little terrifying. She has little fingers.
What a pleasant meeting. I've always been attracted to magi of all sorts. I like your secrets. Did you know, girl, they're much more dangerous than me. I am, of course, speaking about my insatiability.
Secrets?
Uh-oh.
Knowers
We're gonna
don't
have to fight,
many
guys. I'm not
secrets.
ready for this.
No more than regular people.
Oh, that is not so. A long time ago, my father, Herod the Great, had to kill countless innocent children. Can we blame him for
Yes.
that? Or should we blame the magi who kept quiet about your mysterious future king? And where is he now? When the one in charge of these lives is obviously me.
A dangerous evil spirit. His sword can often be found in ancient ruins like his core. His core!
Tell me, what kind of chort are you?
Death.
Oh, these northern backwoods. What refinement and manners. But I don't mind talking to you. You may prove to be a better talker than these good-for-nothing pat. Remember my name, Salamea. My sisters may not care for names, but not me. Not me. Not Lucia. Not Flamea. Not Carcusha. Not Plumpea. I'm shaking. I've been thinking about this nickname.
Sorry.
Shaking. But I digress. Yes, I am the same as you. I used to be human. Well, you know. Now I have more power than any mortal.
Don't compare us. I'm nothing like you.
Not like me.
I think she means we all die. Can I just really quickly save the game? Just do that. Tell me about the sick.
Why do you torture these people?
It's my destiny. My necessity. You see, young sorceress, I'm an ancient and immortal being. But I need to feed on these sick.
Okay.
I need...
Of course, you need a dead man for the ritual of the sun.
Oh, how'd you know?
Oh, Magi. Millenniums pass and you don't change. Well, be glad that you met me. I offer you my sacrifice as a sign of respect to those who seek knowledge.
I have to decide what to do with this demon.
I'll drive.
Looks like this demon won't be easy to negotiate with. I'll make her leave only if I kill a peasant or outsmart her. I don't think this hot-headed demon will stay here if I mock her properly. Listen, Carcusha.
I'm not Carcusha to you. I'm Salamea. Salamea!
What? I'm not sure I heard you right. Flamia or something?
I'll leave this house, but for a little while, you can't drive me away, and I don't want to fight you.
She'll probably
There are
win.
so many ancient cities around where I can hide and wait you out, as well as in my own chambers. I won't test my fortune. After all, it's not the first time I've encountered Magi.
You don't have time to read a Zagaver before the fever turns into a foul whirlwind and flies away.
Well, that's good.
Judging by the fact that the peasant hasn't gotten better, she left a piece of her essence in the hospital.
Rude.
Now I need to track her. I better not make any mistakes. She spoke of some ancient city. Where could she run to? It's unlikely she made it far from her victims. I don't think she'll go far. She'll stay here. I've heard there's an old chewed hill fort near Score. She'll wait for me there.
Without wasting any time, you go after the demon.
Oh my god. We're going after the demon. You wanna know what, though? Sorry. I really wish I could, like, change my friend. Because I would really like to take Proshka back, but I can't. I have a crow now. Okay. One more thing, and then I have to go too, because I need to take this old doge for a walk.
The narrow crawl space between the rocks is filled with a sickly fog. It indicates that you're on the right track. Salamea is hiding somewhere in the ancient Chud town. She left some of her henchmen here. You take out your black book.
Fever servants. Look at these cute little guys here, eh? Sorry, did that say... Good. Rude. Oh boy, what's this one? I love when I leave them with, like, literally just one. I gotta get this guy. Oh boy. What I got for herbs here? Can I? God damn it. No, I don't want defense. I want to... Why do you do that? Stop that. I can't get to this last one here. It's like a weird glitch right now. I don't think I've got anything. Maybe we'll do that. Why am I cursed again? Yeah, saw that coming. See how I'm cursed again, which means something's up. I gotta look at that. Yeah, I gotta look at the curses because I am struggling again. Okay. I think we will